Hoi allemaal. Welcome. Is it allemaal or iedereen? Iedereen is everybody, allemaal is the same thing. Depends on the context, obviously, and just go. Go with the flow, as they say. Hoi allemaal. Welkom terug op mijn kanaal. Nu, vandaag, we zijn going into tutorial number 5 of the palette focus of the Natasha Denona gold palette. I hope I said all of that right in Dutch because I am getting there. Day by day, I am forcing myself to use more Dutch than usual, more at home. It's slowly starting to come out more at work, but I am getting there, slowly but surely. Anyways, here we are in September. I took maybe a month and a half off from doing tutorials. So yes, tutorial number 5. The first 5 so far have been phenomenal and I've been really loving this palette. But today, I think I might dive into, like, I still have not done a rum. I don't think I've touched that one yet. Dijon, Teak, Kava I've already done. I mean, there's just so much. Ooh, and that other one. Aurora is another one I still have yet to touch. But I am thinking of doing something today as usual. I never know what I'm going to do with these palettes, which is a lot of fun because it's just nice to dive into it with Umumanu. Fresh take on all of it. I have been using the beautiful Skin Concealer and Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, which I will still continue to use. It is September, the first week of September actually. Or are we going into, like, it is actually the first week of September already, Jesus. Forcing myself to go through these. I actually want to continue to maybe even go through my Dior. Like, I need to go through foundations that I have because it is time to stop buying. Actually, I have not bought anything yet. I do have my eyes on a few things for holiday. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyes, still using the Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. I mean, I don't know if we're going anywhere for holiday that has a Sephora, because I would love to stock up on some things. I'm very curious about Patrick Ta, but I have enough foundation, I have enough eyeshadow palettes. I just want to create for the rest of the year and all of next year, 2025. So, without further ado, let me get my eyes prepped and we'll get into... Alright, so eyes are prepped with the Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. Still going strong. Jesus, I don't remember all the palettes I've done with this one. And I definitely still have quite a bit, that's for sure. Like I said before, I bought 2 more extras when I went to Barcelona, Spain, their flagship store, which was beautiful. I stocked up. No, London actually, because when I was in Barcelona, they didn't have it. It was nowhere to be found. But without further ado, I think for the first part, I'm gonna go in with Teak, because I do not remember if we have done this one yet. I'm pretty sure we have. I know we use Araya a lot. Sandstone, Dijon, I don't think I've even touched, but we shall see what Teak will do. Going in with a fluffy brush first. I think this is a highlighter brush from Anastasia. And this is kind of good. Ooh, that actually, okay. Teak definitely has some depth to it, that's for sure. And Natasha Denona's formulation is just exquisite. I was going through my stash of SHIT, aka my makeup kit, and I completely forgot that I had some minis from Natasha Denona. And I forgot how much those also pack quite a punch. Perfect. This would be really nice as a bronzer, actually. I mean, this palette I would use as a face palette. Because Araya you could use for maybe fair to light skin tones as a bronzer. This one you could probably use as a bronzer also. Definitely the log if you want to do a little bit more sculpted. I might try that today. We shall see. But obviously this is going to be that area. And I am making a new stash of a bag of things I will be getting rid of, because the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette is in there. I think some face palettes I will definitely put in there. Some face palettes I have not touched yet, which is sad. All right, so that is teak, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this just to make sure there is some depth. Perfect. Awesome. Now for the outer corner, I actually want to go into Aurora, Oro. Jesus, there's so much Aurora is what I'm going to go into. This is actually my first time. Ooh, that is. I mean, can we have a moment with this? Are you going to focus? Maybe not. Oh. Oh. Oh my word. She's pretty. She is very beautiful, actually. Aurora is very succulent. That is very beautiful, actually. Let me go with a flat brush, actually. Let's see what that will do. So I can have a little bit more precision. All right, there we go. That is actually very beautiful. It's like a teal turquoise type of thing going on, which I am here for. Because I am thinking maybe log or python would be really good as the smokiness liner, maybe. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Yep. And I'm pretty sure if you get it wet, beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. Aurora. I think that's, yeah. Get in there. Aurora. Perfect. That is stunning, actually. Now, for the inner corner, I actually want to go into... Why is it like these words that are just so... Arum, this one, for the inner portion. Okay. Ooh, that is actually really nice. All right, there we go. And just kind of blend them into each other, obviously. That is a beautiful type of warm gold. That is very gorgeous. Ooh. Ooh, this is doing something to me. We're getting fancy. We're getting luscious. Oh, we're getting fancy. Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm gonna go back in with my finger with the arum. I really hope that's how you pronounce this. And just... I think arum are maybe a medium 10 to 10 or 10 deep. You could probably get away as a highlighter. Maybe. But that is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm starting to lose my tan. Look at that. That is liquid. That is liquid gold, y'all. Oh, this is, I'm definitely feeling myself on this. Ooh. Ooh. And then for the brow bone, I believe we shall do Kava or Sparks. I'm trying to think. We're gonna do Sparks, because Kava definitely, let's do Sparks. just on the brow bone. Because it has a little bit of that warm gold from this. And it will look like it came from there. I'm hoping. I hope. Oh, that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Now the question is log or python? Because obviously python, the deep green, the deep green will go very well with this and pull very green. Or do I want to do log to kind of see the dark brown take over? Like, ooh, that is, I think I'm gonna do log. Let's do log, because obviously we know python. We've done enough python, and python is definitely a moment. It is very much a statement as well. Let me go with my liner brush. You know what? And this is what else we're gonna do. We'll go back into sparks with a flat brush, but put it there. Oh my god. Oh. Whatever's left over, put it on top. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is. If you have green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes. Well, if you have brown eyes, I feel like this side of the palette beautiful. But if you have blue and green, hazel, now we're talking. Liner going into log. Let's log it in. Alright, that does get deep enough. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I feel like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona's eyeshadow formulation you can never go wrong with. I do think they are beautiful formulations, but obviously the formulations that are made in Italy, those are definitely beautiful. Italiano. Perfect. So I'm gonna go and do the other eye, and I will be back with mascara. So this is where we are at, and I really do love the fact that that log really does, really shows up actually as a liner. As you can tell, it's very flashy. You can't go wrong with Natasha Denona's formulation actually. I mean, if you did Araya, is that what it's called? Araya as kind of the first thing we did rather than teak, then it'll be a lot more subtle. But the teak is actually really nice because it does add a little bit more warmth and depth to it. But for the most part, it is gorgeous. Let me go ahead and do the rest of my face. I do think this palette is essential to have if you have it in your collection. Let me go in with Guerlain or Dior Flash. It does have those golds, those greens, the basics, the neutrals, which is very pivotal, I think, to have. If you want it more as an everyday type of palette, you can, and with those hints of when you need to amp up for Friday night or for a special event, then you really can with this palette. So I do think this is very versatile. Kind of a one-trick pony. Python and log, I do think, will be your main source of a liner, which is cool. It's fine, because I do think that's really essential. I mean, a good black, a good dark brown black is also really nice to have. A dark blue, and even like a dark purple is also, for me personally, I would love to have those in a palette always as liner. But this is actually, so I'm going in with the Dior, was it Flash Luminizer Radiance Booster Pen in 03, because I need that radiance. Because now that I'm starting to lose my tan, my dark circles are starting to come back. But yeah, Natasha Denona's formulation, I know I've never had an issue with. Her pan size on these are very, very big, actually. I do like her mini big palettes and her mini little 5 eyeshadow palettes as well, because those I believe are 1.2 grams or 1.5. Where with these bigger palettes, her regular ones, her OGs are 2.5 grams worth of product, which is a lot of product, to be quite honest. And if you have quite a few of those palettes, those are gonna last quite some time, because yeah. But between Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona, they both have their strengths, most definitely. And the qualities are both phenomenal. For Pat McGrath, the quality, the ones that are made in Italy, phenomenal. But yeah, so let me go and do the rest of my face and we will see what everything looks like. But moving forward, I actually am going to start going through, for blushes and bronzer, I will start going through my NARS. But also I completely forgot I had these from Becca. I mean, do you guys remember these? I think, which one was first? I know this came out when I was working at Ulta, and it was the Sun Chaser palette, and it came with Ipanema Sunset Bronzer, Apricot Blossom as the blush, and the Opal as the highlighter. And I did use this quite a bit. And the, what was this? The Blushed with Light Blush Trio palette with Wisteria, Songbird, and Snapdragon. So, I mean, definitely great for those fair to light, medium to tan, obviously more to deeper, but I think these I will continue to use because I have some of the other Becca ones. I think I actually have the full, how many grams are these? 13.1. These are 4 grams each, basically. 4, 8, 12, 13.1 grams. And the regular size of the blush are 6, I believe. 6 grams. Average. Songbird. What else do I have? Foxglove. This, I mean, come on, they don't make shades like this. Snapdragon was also like that peachy pink, and Nightingale. I mean, that deep plum. And I completely forgot I had the duochrome highlighters from Becca, the flash. Yeah, I have a lot, and it's quite disgusting, to be quite honest. But it is what it is, and we are gonna go from here. So, I went ahead and primed my face with the Milk blurring primer. Completely forgot what it was. And I went ahead and used the Flash Luminizer to brighten up my under eyes, and I went in with the, the Vanish color corrector by Charlotte in 2 medium. I do think I want to collect these because those I will use for the rest of my set. And for foundation today, I think I'm going to go ahead and continue with, I think this, because I do like how it looks on the skin. So, you guys will see the final look in a moment. Here we are with the final look. I am really digging this look. I actually did quite a few things for the cheek and the blush area. First and foremost, concealer, 8.5, beautiful radiant concealer. A warm for the foundation of the beautiful Skin Flawless foundation. Flawless, what is it? Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. There we go. Now for cheeks, I actually went ahead and went in with the Sun Chaser palette from Becca, right? Sun Chaser palette from Becca. My nose is getting itchy because it's been a while since I wore makeup. Oh. There we go. So I did the highlighters Opal, Ipanema Sunset for the bronzer, and I went ahead and did the Apricot Blossom mixed with Natasha Denona's Duo Glow and what is it? Alba. So I went ahead and mixed these two together. I mean, depending on the brush you use, It's beautiful. I use the Pat McGrath blush brush and it is very, very beautiful. I went ahead and set with the Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Brows are still the Brow Filler, Brow Styler by Benefit, and what, number 6 is what I'm still using for brows. Trying to keep it natural. Oh, I think my allergies are starting to kick in. But for the most part, this is gorgeous. I completely forgot how great the formulation is from Becca. I need to start diving back into a lot of the Becca things I have. The lips is Supermodel from Charlotte Tilbury, and lip gloss is Opulous Lip Gloss from Pat McGrath. This is still going strong for me. Like that's literally how much I have, but obviously everything in there I can still use. But yeah, tutorial number 5 of the palette focus. Let's actually put this on the warm. There we go. Natasha Denona's gold palette. Obviously very gold, very, it gives me a lot of festive moments, holiday, New Year. It is very bling bling, which is beautiful. If that is your thing, get it. But as usual, to see the final looks, the final edits of everything, go to my Instagram page, my TikTok. But yeah, tutorial number 5. Really digging this look, and that even that gold is just, it is wet, and I didn't even wet it. Like the way it reflects on the camera is gorgeous. And even that, what is it called? I do love that green though. That almost like a turquoise Aurora. Like that all over the lid, a beautiful smoky moment. Alchemist Varus is also a very great smoky moment. Brass is like bam. Oro is very like that yellow gold, which is very beautiful. Yeah, because if you did this and then into Oro with the Python, we might have a moment there. But I definitely have a few more tutorials coming up, a few more ideas. Not too sure what palette I will be going into next, but this is the last palette focus for 2024. And I'm thinking it might go dip into a little bit of 2025 at the beginning of the year, so we shall see. But yeah, and this foundation is still doing wonders for me. Oh, I set obviously some areas with the Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder in number 2, medium, which is still, I mean, for a mini, how many grams? 3.4 grams worth of product. I'm just now starting to like get a little bit of a dip. So even, I want a full size, but I know that's gonna last some time. So I think for now I'm gonna continue to use the minis. And I'm very curious about the Hourglass face palettes for holiday 2025. I may get one, I may not. You may see it pop up somewhere here and there, or next year if I do get it, but we shall see. I will see you guys next tutorial, number 6. Number 7, 5, 6, yeah, number 6 next. But so far so good. Loving this palette, and I'm excited for you guys to see what I have in store for you guys next year. Have a great day.